Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to day 13, woo, lucky 13, of the Pride Month chit chat vlog type thing. Yeah. The non-named, nondescript named vlog that I'm doing. So I musically summarized the progress that I got done this evening. I think it was 4 squares that I've done so far since I did the video this afternoon. And I sewed in all the ends that I showed you to the 5-6 squares that I had done earlier from yesterday. So that's coming along. Yay. I have like an inch or so of my third mandala tweed stripe cake left, and I have 1 cake left after that. I do believe I'm gonna have to do 4 solid colored squares in the corners, like somebody suggested that I do, like black or something. And yeah, I probably will do a solid color. I don't know if it'll be black or gray, but I'm leaning towards one of those two. I don't know why, but I like mixing gray into like a rainbow of colors for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's just like it's a cloudy color. So like it's a cloud and a rainbow. I don't know what my brain thinks is like a reasonable reason, but so it might be gray. I don't know. However, yeah, so after I talked to you guys earlier in the afternoon, which was technically yesterday, right? Because it's after midnight now, and that's why I'm doing my 13th video to get back on my time schedule. So after I talked to you, I ended up going to Walmart to pick up the chicken, which I have baking in the oven right now, actually, for my dinner. I ended up getting some really thick chicken, which I hate. I'm that weirdo who's like scared of like salmonella, and I like all of my meat ridiculously well done, like super dry, super tough. Oh, I am scared of the day I will ever have, if I ever have no teeth or something, because I won't be able to chew anything, or I will not want to eat it because I like everything like way overcooked. Which I know, I'm sure some of you are like, ooh, but everybody likes different things, right? But yeah, so I went and I got my chicken. It's baking right now. We had to fillet it open, and actually just 2 of them were so thick we just cut them into 2 extra pieces. So I made it like a 3-pack into a 5-pack because like one of them was small, so it just got filleted open. But yeah, we made like a 5-pack of chicken, so that's lunch for the entire week. And I crocheted, so which you saw that. For actual dinner tonight, David wanted to grill because when I did grocery shopping, I got some hamburger beef and some buns. So he made hamburgers on the grill, which yum, really, really yummy. I shared mine with Otis and Maverick, of course. They always like, they'll hang out around David while he's like making it, and then when I go to sit down with mine, they'll just like run to me because they know they're getting, you know, like a bite of whatever I'm eating. Unless it's spicy, then they don't get it because I'm not gonna give them anything spicy either, so, you know, or something they can't eat. But yeah, so obviously they got a bite of hamburger, and yeah, it's otherwise been a really like chill evening, which is good. And it's been literally a chill evening. Like, I don't know what the weather's like where you guys are at, but my little corner of Michigan has like came over like And I'm not complaining about this. I'm just surprised. But like I had texted my friend Seth today and I said, so not that it's a complaint, but who started fall early? Because it's been in like the 50s. And yeah, no complaints about that. Like I was wearing a hoodie outside. I was almost wearing a hoodie inside today. Needless to say, we definitely shut off like the air conditioner and stuff like that. Otis and Maverick have been cuddling a little bit closer to me and to each other. And yeah, it's been really chilly. I had been afraid to move my air vents off of the vent, if you remember that whole traumatic time. And because Michigan likes to send out, well, I'm sure it's not just Michigan, but I live in Michigan. I can only talk about Michigan. But because I've already gotten my plate renewals, even though my birthday's in August, which, I mean, that's good. That's not a complaint either. But I'm saying that's another bill coming up. So I'm like still scared to move my thing off of vent, because I mean, I know it's going to warm back up. So hopefully it doesn't get like so cold that I will have to have my defroster on for like foggy windows or whatever. Like I'm sure it's not going to frost, but hopefully it's not going to get too foggy or anything like that. Oh, I brought it in too. So I was talking again with Andy tonight, my friend Andy. Unless it's your first time here, you probably have known all about Andy lately. Because I went to see him. It's his band that I have recently gone to see. The Nocturnal Affair. I'm going to plug their name again. Definitely check them out if you are into rock music of any sort. But I was talking to him because I've been showing him, like I show him my crochet stuff all the time, unless it's some surprise for him. And he's really loving the squares, these rainbowy squares that I've been making that I showed you at the beginning of the video. And he's been, like I said yesterday, officially like no real help in picking a border color, an adjoining color. But his favorite color is the same as me. It's purple. And I know normally I'm like so orange and brown that you would assume that would be my favorite color, but my actual favorite color is purple. And I was telling him I noticed that the squares are all rainbow, but there's no purple at all. Like not even like mixed in, there's no purple. The closest you get is that like pinky mauve-y color, and that's not purple. So I had 3 of these that have been sitting around forever. They were like a clearanced out color from Walmart, I don't know, like 4 years ago, maybe 5. They've literally been sitting here just begging to be used for some project, maybe even like 6 years ago. Oh my gosh, no, it has to be longer than that. Oh, David and I have been together for 8 years now. And I think I got these either when we got together or like the year before that, and they made them move here with me, you guys. That's how long I've had these. I don't know. So if any of you guys remember these, they were in my local Walmart. I do remember where I got them. Time has gotten away from me and I didn't remember when I got them. But this is a Red Heart Super Saver Accent, it was called. I had a more like reddish purple color too. I have 3 in this color. This is in the color Hyacinth, which it's a really pretty purple. And then I had 3 in a different color. I don't remember what I did with, like, I used them for something, so I don't have them, but I want to say, oh yes I do. I used them, if you've been around my channel long enough, and you would remember this round rainbow mandala blanket that I did. They went into that. So they were used also in a rainbow blanket. What do you know? But this one, see, I've liked rainbows forever, guys, forever. Since I was a little kid, actually. I figured 3 of these, because they're not like the really old red hearts, like the really old ones that like my grandma had were smaller in size, I think, than these are. Because this is 4 ounces of yarn. Were the super old red hearts 4 ounces or were they 3 ounces? I don't remember, so maybe these are, but this seems plumper. And I feel like 3 of these is enough to join, if not to get like a small border around it, even though it's quite a sizable blanket, because I feel like I used only 1 and a partial of the amethyst colorway when I did that Halloween blanket of granny squares. And I had quite a lot of those. I think I had like 48 of those. And so I only have a few more of these, and I have 3 skeins of this. I hope I have enough. I mean, if not, I'm going to use the continuous join, and I just won't sew in my ends because I'll only have an end from each end of this. I mean, unless there's like knots in the middle of these. So it won't be that big of a deal. Worst case scenario is I'll have to take it out and wind these into, you know, cakes or balls. And use something else. But I think I have enough. And I can always make a border in like a darker purple even, because I have a big twist. I have 1 big twist in a darker purple, and I have 1, I think it's an I Love This yarn that's in a darker purple. So that would make like a good kind of accent against this. Considering there's such a jumble of color, I think that would go well anyway. But yeah, like join it in this and do like a dark purple border. That would be pretty cool looking, I think. So, or if I just have enough of this, that would be acceptable too, right? So, but yeah, with all that rainbowy goodness, I think this would be good. And I think it's enough. So like I said, each one of these is 4 ounces. They're all full skeins. I haven't used them for anything else. Like, I'm so bad with knowing yardage and what I need, because I'm horrible. I'm a horrible estimator of like length and distance period for anything. When I give directions, I can't say like, it's this many miles down the road. I have to say like, oh, go 5 minutes this way, or I cannot do it. I cannot do it. And David laughs at me for my inability to measure. Like, he'll be like, oh, I'm not going to ask you to estimate the length of that. Let me have the yardstick or whatever. So yeah, I know that is like a super flaw. Instead of a superpower, it is a super flaw. But each one of these has 202 yards. So I mean, that's just over 600 yards. That's enough to join at the very least. And like I said, it's a continuous join. Surely it is, right? Right. Help. I think it is. Because there's going to be, what did we figure out? There'll be 56 squares, I think is what the math was. So yeah, I think that's the answer to my problem, is that we're going to do the purple, I think. And yeah, so that's what I've done today. I've figured out a border color. I went shopping. My Walmart I checked just to make sure they did not restock that overjoyed. But I did compare. They had some of it left, just not the black that I was hoping for. So I took and compared that with just a red heart, because I knew I had like the black red heart with love here and everything like that. And they're roughly the same size. So I think I can just mix and match the overjoyed, even though it says it's a bulky 5. I feel like every yarn that is like satiny like that, like Karen Simply Soft, or the off brands of Karen Simply Soft from like Loops and Threads and Hobby Lobby, and Joann's has one too, right? I feel like all of those that are like silky like that, and like the overjoyed is also, whatever size they say, they're slightly smaller is what I feel. Like the Karen Simply Soft says 4, and like it's a very thin 4, right? The overjoyed says 5. It's a very thin 5. Like I would say it mixes with a like a plump 4, like red heart, very well. So I think I'm just gonna mix it with that. It's going to annoy me, I think, that the 2 yarns aren't the same, but honestly, the black overjoyed, I guess it's not as shiny as the color anyway. Like this orange definitely looks shinier than the black does because it's black, I guess. But and this is overjoyed with overjoyed, so I think it'll be okay. And the black doesn't seem to have as much of fuzz. Like I noticed the orange fuzz going onto the black more than the black going onto the orange. So I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna make a test run with it and see, because it'll all be one, like this is all one, since it's I was gonna say corkscrew, but you know, since it's a spiral, it'll all be one piece. I'm not cutting and all that, so if I don't like it, I can always pull it out. But yeah, I'm gonna try making her hat just like that with the red heart with love and mix it with the pink and see how I like it. And see it, like she'll probably like it then, right? If she doesn't, I wanted to make myself a pink one anyway, and Damon thinks that our heads are about the same size, so I'll keep it for me if she doesn't like it. So that'll work. So anyway, that's been my day. Those are my thoughts on that. Tell me what you think. I can always use second opinions, third opinions. Yeah. All right. I am going to go because I see I have a timer set for my chicken and it's almost time to take it out and respice it after I flip it and put it back in and all that good fun stuff. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I love you. Thanks for watching and thanks for liking if you like it. And yeah, I will talk to you very soon. I love you guys. Bye. Guys, how could you let me get away without doing the one thing we've come for? The stitch markers. All that time of me chatting and we didn't even open the stitch marker. Really. Sometimes I am like, pfft. Okay, anyway, the stitch markers that we're all here for is this advent calendar by Ellie Leva. Her information, her channel is all linked down below. It'll be in all of these videos. This month, like I know I'm going to run out of stitch markers in a couple more days, but her information will still be linked. I'm sure I will show them off anyway. It's obviously rainbow themed because I got her set of Pride stitch markers because I love the rainbow theme. She does a beautiful job of decorating. Like here's 13 and it's in this pretty paper. It's got these pretty speckles. You can't see them as well on this one, but that's like a neon-y rainbow of speckles back there. And it's got a Love is Love sticker on it. I got a little fiber of some sort on it, sorry. And we are going to open it up real quick. Then I'm going to go spice my chicken. See, I think you can maybe see the speckles better, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Oh, such like 80s theme, even though that's not what she was going for, I'm sure. Ooh, I like this one. I like the paper it's on too. There's the paper that it comes with. So everything is themed here, you guys. Like she does such a wonderful job. But here is the stitch marker. It's love with a rainbow O. Isn't that cool? That's beautiful. And I love it. I love it a lot. So I'm going to add it to my stitch marker holder, which she includes a stitch marker holder that is also appropriately decorated for the theme. Mine has this beautiful rainbow. I love the rainbows. And here is all my collection so far. My favorite still, I will show you again today. My favorite still is this one. I love that one so much. I think it is so pretty. But let's get this guy on here. Gotta find a loop that doesn't have as many on it. It's getting filled up. There we go. All right. There we go. I love these. I have got so many stitch markers now, and I'm not going to stop anytime soon. I'm kind of addicted now, so. All right, I'm actually going to let you guys go now. Thanks for reminding me at the last moment. All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Maybe I'm going to go. Maybe I'm not going to go.